It is Wednesday this morning, and as you can see, we have a new background, and we're going to work over the next couple of weeks of implementing kind of a different format. So I just want to take a minute and introduce that format a little bit to you. We're going to do it more kind of a talking perspective that comes more around the initiative that Dr. Khanna has started. So for those of you who don't know Dr. Khanna, this is Dr. Surjit Khanna, and he is an attorney and a youth advocate and launched Returning Dreams initiative, which is an initiative that helps post-incarcerated young adults to have an opportunity to have their dreams met, restore their lives, and have that self-confidence that they need and get to the point that their life can be self-sustaining and they can have what they've always dreamed of and what they see other people have that haven't been through the struggles that they've been through in life. So I just, want to take a minute and, welcome Dr. Khanna to basically his show. So welcome, Dr. Khanna. Good morning.
Good morning, Sharon, and good morning, everyone. Those who are listening to this wonderful sunrise in the morning. And I really welcome what Sharon just said about having a new format. And this is good because we are now more involving the Returning Youth Initiative to this wonderful sunrise, which happens 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Sharon, I like your new background. It feels like we are here in the office in somewhere in New York, and we are doing some, this is wonderful. So what do you have in play today? What do you want to share to the audience today?
Yeah, so today we're going to introduce David. I want to slowly kind of implement the people into our show that are such a big part of our program. So
Is
David is
that
a
David you're
gentleman.
talking about from our Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania resident?
Yes, yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah.
nice.
So David's a gentleman that's in our program. And, we've had an opportunity to discuss real issues that go on with people who have been incarcerated, are now post-incarcerated individuals. And so we were out there recently, and Ryan Fagan, who is part of our legal team, had an opportunity to sit down and talk to David. And I just want to play a little bit of the clip from that meeting. I think it's important for people to hear firsthand their struggles. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about it after I get done with the short little clip one.
Now, David, if you had, you could give a message to the young people that might be seeing this, or young people out there in the community, what about, based on your experience, what would that be?
Well, first of all, it would definitely be stay in school, stay out of trouble. Like I said, 33 years it took me to even see a jail cell or anything. It really messed up my life. I got a record now. I'm trying to get it expunged. Is this? I mean, what I say is just stay in school and go straight. Don't go backwards. Don't go around. Just go straight and stay focused. Because right now I can't. It's hard for me to get a job. It's very hard for me to do anything because the first thing they do is ask if I got a record, or they wanted to do a background check. This those that I can say just be good, just stay out of trouble.
So this kind of comes to our topic of today, and the fact that employment is such a issue for post-incarcerated individuals. So, Dr. Khan, I know you've done some research on this. Can you share some stats and things that you guys have seen?
Absolutely. No, I think I like the way you started this event with highlighting David, and that is one of the model, or you can say that we have many Davids that we need to bring to this program and give them an opportunity, because the research, like you brought it up, Sharon, about the research, there are many researchers going on that the employers discriminate against those with criminal records, even if they claim not to. Okay, and even if like this entire initiative started with this Reformation Act of 1974, and again reformed or restructured in 2018, but still there are discrimination in the employer's level. Although employers express willingness to hire people with criminal backgrounds, evidence shows that having a record reduces callback rates by 50%. Well, these are all data on the internet. Everybody can find it. But is it really happening in the real world? Well, David was just one of the one who just shared that's not happening.
Yeah.
And to your surprise, Sharon, yesterday I was dealing with somebody from Montana, and that gentleman, young man, he was hired 5 years ago, and during the application process, he filled out that he had this criminal background, and he hired. But last couple of weeks ago, he was fired because of the same thing. So what's happening? Why this is happening? So I think this type of program in the morning and in the evening, we have this Friday radio show, all these things should give the ability to the community. Actually, our community needs to understand that we need to give this type of individuals another chance in the society. We need to welcome them back.
Yeah, I know even when we were out in Pennsylvania talking with the gentlemen that are in our Home of Hope out there, the one gentleman is going through getting his truck driving CDL license, and he's about 3 weeks away from graduation, and he's already seeing that it is so difficult for somebody
Yep.
to look at him and give him an opportunity. He's still on probation. He's got, so much drive and love and desire to do the right thing and put his life back together. And, Ryan was working with him to talk about some different ways that places he may go to see if there's some other opportunities for him when he gets his license. But, he would like to stay in that general area and work, and that's where the struggle is. So, I think it's really important for employers to understand that if individuals have done their time and they've come out and they're doing all the right things to get their life back on track, you've got to help them. I mean, how are we going to stop the cycle that our country is in right now if employers and employees, even within that that company, isn't willing to look at them as a human being and somebody that's equal to them, So I think that's super important.
No, absolutely, Sharon. You brought a good point, and I think the audience, those are listening to this, and especially the young adults, I want to say that this is the reason why we started this initiative, and this initiative is giving a platform, an opportunity to all the young adults, those are coming from incarceration. Okay, if employers are not appraising you, embracing you, giving an opportunity, still discriminating you, please do not lose hope. Please reach out to us. We are going to employ you. We are going to give you the platform where you can exhibit your talents. Because we have many things going on, and please stay tuned, because go to our website. Sharon is going to give all the details, and on the screen also you can see the hashtags and all this. Please do not dishearten yourself because the employers or the society is not accepting you. We are here to accept you, give you that platform. Is that right, Sharon?
Absolutely. And, our goal is to be in all 50 states. We're in 13 currently. And, if we're not in your state, we have a brand new website that's going to be launching in the next week and a half. You'll be able to go out to your state, click on it on the website, and it'll be able to tell you whether we have a place near you in your state. And if we don't, call and reach out to us, because it doesn't mean that we're not willing to help you. It just means that, we've got growth yet to do. I mean, we will be in all 50 states. Hopefully, if everything goes the way we're planning, that's going to happen yet this year. And eventually we're going to be in every single county across the country, making a difference in the communities and for the people, for these young adults. So I did find a poem that I thought I would read. that I felt like really was kind of tied into what we're talking about today. So I'm going to read it. It's called "Don't Quit." I'd love to give credit to whoever wrote it, but it was marked as an unknown contributor. So it says, "When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressuring you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't quit." And that's the biggest thing I can say. Everybody goes through struggles in their lives. It's different for different people. Yours is real, just like everybody else's are. And we're here to help you. So for those of you who are not aware of the fact that Dr. Khanna's birthday was last week, happy birthday again.
Thank you.
We launched our Returning Dreams fundraiser. It's something we'll be running all the time and be launching special promotions with it. But for the month of May, we're doing a really big push in honor of Dr. Khanna's birthday to bring in as much money as we can, but more than that, to bring in awareness. So if you want to help us to help another David, or maybe it's your nephew or your son or your daughter, or granddaughter, whatever that may be, go out to our website, which is returningyouth.com, and click on the donate button. You can do a one-time donation or a monthly reoccurring. Just help to change the society and the way people that are post-incarcerated are looked at and dealt with in our country, so that we can stop the cycle that we're in and give these kids and young adults a chance. So, Dr. Khan, anything you want to say in closing?
Well, thank you very much, Sharon, for bringing this sunrise, this week with the new format. I like this format. I think the audience definitely would like this format, because this is more like a talk show, and that's exactly what you need to hear in the morning, so that you can keep yourself inspired and get out in the world and see what is happening, that we can also help you to restructure your life. So I really appreciate it, Sharon. Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody, those who are listening to me and will be listening to in the future.